Okay. First of all, I have a question. Did you know that in Malaysia, less than 5% of young people become employers, while over 95% of employers are adults? What does this tell us about opportunities for the younger generations?
Shocking fact, from 2010 until 2018, the percentage of young employers aged 15 to 24 has been slowly decreasing. At the same time, adult employers are steadily increasing. This shows how the job market is shifting year by year.
Imagine you are 20 years old, interneting the job market. Chances are you will be the employee, but not the employer. In fact, statistics show that fewer than 1 in 20 young people become employers.
My turn. Quote style. They say the future belongs to the young. But when we look at the employment statistics from 2010 to 2018, do the numbers really support that?
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Asfar Azmawi bin Abdul Ghaffar. My number matrix 11 DKM 23F1015.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Mawar Syami Wendy Saimi. Nombor matrik 11 KM 23F1019.
My name is Liana Niko Anak Krismis Tungkat, nombor matrik 11 DKM 23F1025.
My name is Muhammad Daniel Syamil bin Hamzah. My current metric is 11 DKN 23F 1036.
Okay, so let's start with the graph. The title is Status in Employment by Age, Employers and Employee, 2010 until 2018. So as you can see, the dark blue color is for employee, 15 to 24 ages. The lilac color, employee, 25 to 64. The light blue color, employers, 15 to 24. The purple color, employers, 25 to 64.
Yeah. 2010 until 2011, employee 15 until 24 slightly decreased from about 20% to 19%. For employee 25 until 64, slightly increased from 79% to 80%. For the next employers, is 15 until 24, is slightly decreased around 2 and until 3% only. It's very small for the percent in the employers. And for the fourth employers, only 25 until 64, slightly increased, stable near 95 until 96%. In 2011 until 2012, employed in 15 until 24, small decline still near 19% only. For the second part, employed 25 until 64 increased a little bit, about 80 until 81% only. For the third one, in 2011 and 2012, for the employers, 15 until 24, stable. For the fifth one, the employers must be 25 until 64, almost no change, but almost no change in 96% only. 2012 until 2013, the employer 15 until 24 almost stable in 19%. For the second employer, 25 until 64, slight drop 80% till just below 80%. Employers 15 until 24, slight rise, and then last employers uh, for 2012 until 2013, 25 until 64, slight decrease still above 95%. For 2013 until 2014, employ 15 until 24, slight decline again. And employ 25 until 64, slight recovery back to 80%. For the third one, employers 15 until 24, slight very decrease. For the fourth one, employers 25 until 64, slight recovery, stable at 96%. And for another 2014 until 2015, the employee 15 until 24 decreased 90% until 18%. For the second one, employee 25 until 64 increased 80% until 81%. For the third one, employers 15 until 24 slightly very increase. For the employers, for the last employers for that year, 25 until 64 is slightly dropped but still very high. For 2015 until 2016, the employer that around 15 until 24 stable still around 80 and 80% until 90%. For the employer second one, 25 until 64 is very increased a little, uh, almost get 81%. For the third one, for the employers, for 15 until 24, it's very a small increase. For the last one, employers for 25 until 64, is slight recovery back near 96% only. 2016 until 2017, the first one, the employer that amount 15 until 24, slight decrease. For the second one, employer 25 until 64, slight increase, amount 81% until 82%. For the third one, employers that only take 15 until 24, slight increase again. For the last one for that year, employers for 25 until 64 is very stable around 96% only. For the last year that we're going to talk about, that year is about 2017 until 2018. For the first employer, around 15 until 24, it's very stable, slight decrease, and still below 19%. For the second employer, 25 until 64, slight very increase, almost reach 82%. For the third one, employers 15 until 24, slightly higher, but still it's still below 5%. Now for the last employer for the last years, we're gonna talk about is a employer almost 25 until 64, and it's slightly decreased, but still get 95% only.
Conclusion: from 2010 to 2018, the employment trend in Malaysia shows a clear pattern. The percentage of young employers aged 15 to 24 has gradually decreased, while adult employers aged 25 to 64 have steadily increased. At the same time, the majority of employers remain within the 25 to 64 age group, staying consistently above 95%, while young employers remain minimal at below 5%.
This indicates that the workforce is dominated by minimal at below 5%. This indicates that the workforce is dominated by adults both as employees and employers, and that opportunities for younger people to become employers are still very limited. Overall, the data highlights the need to empower young participation in employment and entrepreneurship to balance the future labor market.
Okay, that's all from today. Thank you.